You're a hugely accomplished actress. You've played difficult roles before, but this is playing not only someone who is a real person, but her husband was obviously very involved with it. He was on set with you for much of it. Surely that must have added extra pressure.
Yes, it was extra pressure, but and Rafe, who plays Singe, of course, had Singe to refer to every morning at the breakfast table. You know, he could sort of collect his mannerisms and things like that, whereas I very much relied on talking to Singe. We went to the pub one day and I asked him if he would take me through every moment in the film where Kate was physically and emotionally, which felt very intrusive, and he was incredibly generous in talking about those moments, and we had a good old cry. And then he told me the story afterwards that when I'd gone, a friend of his was in the pub and said, "Have you just broken up with her?"
Well, after you played the role, did it change your relationship with your own daughter? Because you must have thought, I'm learning so many lessons from this role about how to talk about death with children.
Yes, I think, and Singe teaches the best lessons about that, which is to be as honest as possible. I mean, children are quite interested in death and what it is, particularly at my little girl's age, you know, asking all sorts of... Yes. Yeah. And so he sort of talks about the honesty of it, but the emotions of it, trying to, you know, let out your extreme emotions by yourself or with your friends, but be able to be sad with your children as well, to teach them that it's okay to be sad and grow up and not have to bottle everything up. But yes, I mean, there are such life lessons in their story as a family. And the main one, I mean, there are so many, but making the most of it and just celebrating the very ordinary moments, which we can all do, and appreciate those people who we are closest to.
I watched the film last night and I was dreading watching it because I knew the subject matter, but it was actually a really heartwarming film.
Thank you.
And the bit that was really, really moving was when he was sitting in the car with the two boys when she'd just died, and he was telling the kids and then the list, obviously, as well, of all the little things like the Orange Club biscuit, and it was actually a really lovely film and really beautifully portrayed by everyone that was in it as well, so I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Can I ask you a little bit about Silent Witness?
Yes.
Because I'm absolutely a huge fan of it. I can't believe how long it's been going now.
I know.
Are you up to series 20?
20 years, yes.
20 years. Don't you think it's interesting that when it started, there weren't that many police dramas on television where women were at the centre of it. It was Prime Suspect, and there was that. Now, turn on the telly every night of the week, and Line of Duty's coming back with new cast. It's really interesting, isn't it?
Yes, and I met Amanda Burton for the first time when we were doing the publicity for the 20th year, and it was such an amazing moment. It was really, it was very moving because the journalist read her out the first words that she'd ever said on Silent Witness, and she found that very touching, and I was really... I felt very proud of the fact that, you know, we'd got it through to 20 years, and at that time having a strong female lead was so...
It was unusual.
Unusual, and, yeah, it was a really lovely thing, both of us feeling, yes.
I mean, obviously,
lots of help,
you know, I mentioned at the start you've done some incredible roles. We're talking about, obviously, you know, the mums list. Which one do you think that you find the most difficult to leave behind when you go home? I'm just saying, because when I watch Silent Witness, I watch it like that, because it's really gory.
Yes. And the last one, particularly, when I was in trapped in a box, which was a week of filming by myself in a box. But actually, I find it, you know, when you've got a small child to go home to, I'm very happy to wave goodbye to characters at the studio door and go, hi, I'm mum now, and you know, Rose doesn't leave you a moment to be thinking about other things. But of course, when you're lying in bed at night, you have it sort of mulling around, and playing a character like Kate, of course, you know, each scene, particularly that scene you've just seen, you know, trying to control one's own emotions and not let that get in the way of what Kate's emotions would have been. That's what I battled with, actually, doing that scene. More than remembering them.
And you know, picking up on that, we're single mums here. You're a single mum. It is a bit of a juggle, isn't it? How do you manage to? Because you were filming sort of one film during the week, Silent Witness during the week, and then that film at the weekend.
Yeah.
How do you manage to do it all? Is she of an age where you can take her with you? How does it work?
Yes, I mean, as much as I can. The great thing about Silent Witness is that the studio is 5 minutes from home.
Oh, wow. That's
and she's been very much part of Silent Witness for so many years, you know. And it's amazing because it means that I've always been able to go home if I have a scene off. And they now finish at 5:30, so it means I'm at home for bedtime.
That's fantastic.
And they're very considerate.
And very
to
rare.
That. Very rare. Absolutely, I'm really lucky. And you know, and last year we were filming Delicious in Cornwall all through the summer holidays.
Yeah.
So she came down. We sort of decamped down there and had a family holiday. So it's juggling, but you get better at juggling, don't you?
You do.
Hopefully, sometimes it goes wrong, but
nothing wrong with dropping a few balls every now and again. Isn't that right, Linda? Yeah.